So things are bubbling up very nicely on what is undoubtedly another one of football's genuine red-letter days. Here comes the ultimate white-knuckle ride on the emotional roller coaster. So all aboard. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. We are just getting started.
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have such wonderful vision.
Yeah, he's a player whose performances always have an influence on the game one way or another.
Yeah, he's going to have to play the role of distributor, ball carrier and link man, and sometimes even track back. But he can do it all. He has an incredible work rate and an insatiable desire for victory.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run. Now it's Raul. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he's managed to... Good effort from distance. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Shifted upfield. Olise. He's found a way through. And it's Scholes. Takes the shot. Barcelona have a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that. Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Great vision. Kanji. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Rijkaard. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's picked his way through, pinches it off him. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Olise plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. Olise, Scholes. That's really well manoeuvred. Scholes was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Yamal. And here's Suarez. Akanji did just about enough to come out on top there. Tries from a long way out. There was plenty of power on that.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Isak. Raul. And that is not getting there. Look at the space here. I'll try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Rooney looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. Not the most accurate pass. Rooney is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He won't be happy with that one. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
No way through. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Rooney really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's come to nothing. Scholes. Can he get it through? Luis Suarez. Akanji. Stood up well to him there. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Half an hour played now. Raul. Pass somewhat off target. And he's cut it out. Baresi. Kimmich. Now it's Rooney. Out towards the flank. Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's in a great position here. Rosicki, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Now there's a fight. And he shoots! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary, and it's Kane. Over to the right flank. Now it's Rooney. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, good spread. Rooney. And he's heaved it away. Well, that is one way to stop him. Manchester United leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Olise. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Shot could be on. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now, can they get him away? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Kimmich. For Olise. Scholes. And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Manchester United really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Manchester United just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. Down to business again. Manchester United leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Yamal. He's through here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Scholes. Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Kane. And he's managed to get free. And he can thump it away. And it's Kimmich. He's being urged to shoot. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cannavaro. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's shifting, and a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Caceres clears without hesitation. Oh, that's fabulous. Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And this is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Short changes him with that pass. Manchester United just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Can he finish? Nearly, but not quite.
Isak really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. Roll! And he should have made them pay.
Raúl has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Luis Suarez, he's got away. Has to go back here. Space for him to turn and look.
The attendances for this match is
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Number 21, Kylian Mbappe.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. And they're quick to get it back. Raúl. De Bruyne. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, played right into his path. Chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And claimed it back swiftly. Akanji clears. De Bruyne. He's found the way through. And he can clear it away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Manchester United making further changes here, and in quick succession. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Number 5, Wayne Rooney.
It's crossed into the middle, and it's hoisted clear. And he was alert to it. Looking to play him in. Manchester United have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Akanji, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's quick to return it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout... Shot a goal! And yes, it's there!
Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Truly superb, a goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate. He'll try from distance! Just couldn't stay down for him.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Looking for options for movement. Just about up to 75 minutes. Akanji can clear it away. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Real chance! That's another chance! And it's in! Right back in the game! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Just one in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Not where it came from. He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And a chance! And that's a sharp finish. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this.
Messi! It's a goal! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here. That's just playing it safe and simple.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. What a throw in. And this is De Bruyne, opts to play it back. Thumps it clear.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Alexander-Arnold gets it
Full
away.
minutes have been indicated.
Gerrard is there to clear. Time added on, 4 minutes. Well, that looks a decent ball. Yamal has it out wide and in space. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Akanji. Kimmich clears it away.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And that is that. Manchester United proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Manchester United really were never under any serious threat of losing. Ultimately, it's a case of a win under their belt and crack on with the next round.
Please turn your attention to the screen for the latest travel information from stations around the stadium.